Okay, we're on our last day in Tel Aviv. We're in, well, we were by the beach, near Tel Aviv beach, near the Trade Tower, and what do you call it? Old Jaffa. That's over there. Yeah, Old Jaffa. So believe me, we're here. We're in Israel. What else can I tell you? All right, look at that sign over there. What's that? Blue Flag Beach, Charles Claw Beach. Google that if you don't believe that we're here. We're here. Anyway, where did it all start? It started with my wife saying to me, this year she wants to go to Israel to celebrate her birthday. I'll be honest, not interested. I was not interested at all. So I said, no. Too much things going on with Palestine, Israel bombing Palestine, throwing rockets over. And anyway, wasn't interested. And about, was it 2-3 weeks before we decided to go? 2 weeks decided to go. God dealt with me. I've been watching a lot of stuff to do with Israel, to do with Donald Trump saying Jerusalem, they're going to put their embassy in Jerusalem. I've been watching all of that. I've been watching the way things are moving. Prime Minister, is it Prime Minister or President of Israel, whichever one, he's been going to different countries and talking to people, sharing what produce they're having over here, how successful they have their own Silicon Valley. And I'm looking at all of that and I'm saying, I think this is the most peaceful time to come here. Yeah? I think they talked about a rocket coming into Tel Aviv 2011, years ago. So, you know, I said this must be the most peaceful time to come. So anyway, God dealt with me and I kept watching more videos to make sure. I watched the news, I watched the Israel, Al Jazeera, everything. And I said, I'm coming. God's put it on my heart. I shared with my wife. She started booking tickets. She booked her hotel. And
the hotel.
Right.
It was in the middle of nowhere. First hotel I booked. You know, we got a budget, so we're sticking to it. And a couple of days in, I was thinking, but I can see this hotel on the map, and it was not. It was too far away from everything, especially the tours and everything. And we were going to have to take a bus, a train. We were about an hour away from everything. And I'm thinking, nah, I don't really want this one. So I was searching the internet again, and I found Agada. Within our budget, low-cost budget hotel. You know, we just want to sleep, shower, and then we're gone for the whole day. So nothing too glamorous. It's okay. I'm not going to say it's nice. It's okay. So found this one, and I booked it as well. Now this one had free cancellation, so I was kind of like holding on to the two hotels at the same time. The other one said no cancellations. You'll be charged 50% of the hotel price. So I wasn't having it. So I rang Expedia and I said to them, look, I found a hotel. It's more nearer to the location where we need to go. And can I have a full refund? So they contacted the hotel. Hotel went on screen. There were no one on reception. So I gave it to God in prayer. And I rang Expedia again. I emailed the hotel. And I spoke to this guy on Expedia and he said, let me try. I said, please do. And you know, we were just talking, why do you want to go to Israel? And we was having a conversation. And all through I was just telling him, you know what, just ring them and see what they say. He had me on hold. And within a minute he came back and he goes, good news, they've cancelled the hotel, you have a free refund, full refund. And yeah, so it was all go. So God's been moving from the day I spoke it into existence. From the day I said I wanted to go to Israel, the flights were booked, the hotel was booked seamlessly. We've come here, not had any problems, we've travelled. We've not just travelled like tourists from the hotel and to the beachfront, we've travelled inside Israel, so it's just been amazing. I've learned so much, I've got a lot of memories. It's going to take me a while to remember everything, but as I continue doing my word and reading my Bible, things are going to come to life, things are going to be more visual, I'm going to get more excited. So yeah, I'm growing in God, and I'm just so thankful for this journey.
Right, we did a lot of tours. We went to Bethlehem, Nazareth, Jerusalem,
Haifa,
Qasr, Syria,
yeah.
Acre, is it Acre?
Yep.
Acre.
Old Jaffa.
Old Jaffa. You remember Jaffa cakes? Old Jaffa oranges. That's where it started. Old Jaffa, which is over there. Right? That's where it all started. Their main produce now is avocado. The orange Jaffa, they had to build the motorways where they used to plant them. The roads, for driving along, you're going from place to place, brilliant. They like new tarmac. All the roads signposted, so if you went to drive, it would be easy. And I didn't want to drive. I don't. None of this. Where is it? Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand drive.
Fine, it's fine.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
and
They're
5
driving
and
on
6.
the opposite side.
It's fine.
I'm not into that. Right?
Let's talk about the food.
I didn't get it. Food. When they bring out the food, it says
In abundance.
in abundance. Salad in abundance. You want more? Yes, I want more. They bring it out.
Bread is fresh, it's nice. The smoothies are amazing. The water is fresh. The kebabs, they call it so. The meat, there's a name for it. But yeah, they bring everything out in
Falafel.
abundance. Yep. Oh my
Falafel.
goodness, the falafels. We love the falafels.
Falafel.
Lidl can't test their falafels. Yeah, I thought they were nice, but no. Falafels are amazing here. I think I could go vegetarian for a week.
What?
I've lost weight as well because it's healthy eating. It's so nice.
Every fruit, fresh, tastes proper, like it hasn't travelled around the world. My advice, if you came here for the first time, go straight to Camel Market. Buy whatever you're buying to carry around with you, whether it's sweets, biscuits, crisps, whatever, drinks. It's practically half the price if you go into Camel Market as you land in Tel Aviv. Stock yourself up, stock your room up, everything like that. Because when you go buying, especially near it's usual stuff. When you buy near the tourist place, it's always more expensive than in a city kind of thing. So my advice is stock up as you arrive.
Remember the Saturday, nothing's opened.
Lockdown.
Transports.
Lockdown. When I say lockdown, you see some other videos. They lock the place. That all shops were shut. Loads of shops shut. But there is some shops open, like
Chinese.
Small shops that ain't following the Sabbath. They were open, but it's a very small amount. On the roads, just cars. Personally, I believe if they just kept this a Jewish state, it wouldn't work. People wouldn't want to come here. If it's just Jewish people, it's a mixture of people. Who are that? Arabs. Got settlement here. Turkish people got settlement. French, Germans,
Ethiopians.
Russians, Ethiopians. I mean, when I say settlement, they have their areas, they have their places. I know in England we have different. Like in London, you have Soho, you have different Chinatown, you have all the different places. But they're not just coming over here and just saying, okay, this is. It's like they own the land. Yeah, because when they were doing the tours and they were speaking about how the Arabs, they control a certain area and they have that area locked down. What they would do is build the house on the first level, and as the children get older, they would say to the child, do you want the next level? So the next level, they would give it to the child and they'd build on top of that level. You see that high up on mountains. So the Arabs, they got areas locked down. Russian, it's more, yeah, there's Russians thing going on here and all that. There's more to it than what we're saying, but we enjoyed ourselves. We were happy.
We did.
Like I said, my mindset before was we're going to be walking around, there's going to be guns, there's going to be people walking around, police everywhere, but there wasn't. Where we were at Tel Aviv, even through going to Jerusalem and Bethlehem and all, there was hardly any police. They were there, but it wasn't like high security, like terrorist security type police. They were there. What I found amazing is we're going through on the tour bus, and at the checkpoint, the army man would come in with his AK-47 and just walk through and come out the back. He did nothing. Honestly, it's like he was just going for a stroll. He wasn't checking anything. We're going to big supermarkets. There's a man checking your bags. He'll have a little pistol beside him, and and as you're walking on the streets near Israeli Centre, around it, you'll see guys at the side there. You wouldn't even know they had a gun in their side because the way they're just leaning up on the side, looking around. You'd have to really look to see. What I'm getting at is you don't feel like you're under. There is a sense of it, yes. If you see, like you saw some of the army, young army women,
safe.
right?
No
You felt a
drama
little bit
here.
when you saw
It's
a little. What?
nice.
She must be about 18. She got AK-47 wrapped around her.
Yeah, I don't think
but
they
she
loaded
was
her.
she was going somewhere. It wasn't like she was on duty or anything. She was just going somewhere. I mean, to load it, you just put the thing in her pocket and just load it. But that was, it still wasn't like, oh my days, it's like, it make you want to be frightened. So make the effort, try and come. The place is good, beaches are nice, they're clean.
A lot of history, a lot of I don't know, it's just amazing. It really is.
The thing that bothered me was what I've learned about myself, let's put it that way. Patience. Patience when they don't understand what you're saying. I talking to some of them, I'm like, I said what I said, and they say, yeah, but they didn't have a clue what I was saying, but they thought I was saying something else, and I kind of like was vexed, man. I'm like, what's the matter with these people? You know,
I was fine.
I'm
polite.
I'm asking direction.
I'm courteous.
And
I have
the
a
man's-
smiley face.
the
Some
man's
people approached me nicely.
asking my room number,
They
and I'm
asked
asking
me
for
everything.
directions.
It was amazing.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but he's reception staff. He has a choice to ask you your room number. That's his duty.
Yeah, but then he didn't answer my question.
Yeah,
I asked for
because he thinks
directions.
you're too rude. Very ignorant.
Man say, what room number? So we asking me room number for. I asked him for
Imagine, this is the
directions.
hotel receptionist. He's asking him his room number and he's asking him why.
I go on the bus. This can happen in England as well, by the way. You have people like this as well. I go on the bus. I'm speaking to the guy, and he just look on me stone cold. He never smiled, nothing. I didn't even feel like giving him the money for the.
Just having a bad day. It's not, don't take it personally.
And I'm like, what's the matter? But so I learned to be more patient. The English writing on, there's a lot. But not. I think there should be more, but I understand it's their country. So certain things that are written in the Jewish language, I don't know what it says, but more English should be written underneath. But who am I? I can't tell them to do that. But that would help. Anyway, we are signing out now. This is our last day, last few hours on the beach, and then we're heading back. Okay. Speak to you later. Bye bye.